So really appreciate everyone joining us today for another Alignable webinar. Before I get started, just a couple notices. Please keep yourselves muted. Put all questions in the chat. We're going to have a Q&A at the end that I will definitely address everyone's questions. This is going to be about a 25 to 30-minute presentation right now. Just a quick reminder for everyone, I always put the complete video recap, the downloadable PDF presentation, everything will be in the HootHost community group on Alignable. It'll be on the HootHost blog on our website, and we also always put everything on the HootHost YouTube channel. Really encourage everyone to go over to YouTube, search for HootHost, and subscribe to our channel. That's where all of our webinars and highlight videos and everything end up, so definitely hope that you'll check us out over there. Today, we're talking about building an effective and affordable website and just kind of showing everyone that it is possible. You don't have to, totally break the bank building your online presence, and you don't also have to do it completely alone. We're going to really go over how all of these things are possible and how you can make the most out of your online presence to help you grow your business and do it affordably. So today, let's explore how we're going to build an effective and affordable website to both help you expand your online presence and grow your business. This presentation is packed with professional guidance and recommendations. Again, the complete downloadable presentation is going to be available afterwards. So if you missed something, put it in the chat and I'll gladly answer everyone's questions at the end in the Q&A. And again, I'm going to make everything totally available for download afterwards. This is going to be about a 25 to 30-minute presentation, so let's go ahead and jump in. Topics that we're going to talk about today, just website cost versus value, and kind of understanding how a small business and a local service provider can kind of like find the balance on those two things. We're going to talk about HootPress and WordPress and kind of what HootHost, our company brings to the table to help you with that balance and, really empower small businesses with, that both effective and affordable online presence and all the tools that you need to help you grow. We're going to talk about the importance of ongoing maintenance and management and how you kind of have to factor that into your plan, whether you're doing it completely on your own, you're working with a big agency or a company like HootHost, factoring in things like maintenance and management. It's so important for your website and your online presence. We're also going to talk about CRM and growth strategies. Really helping kind of understand both the importance of a CRM and those kind of like marketing tools and solutions. And really helping business owners understand what those tools will kind of help you do as far as scaling your business and just kind of helping you just kind of manage like operations and your marketing a lot wiser. And then, we're going to kind of like tie it all together in the end with just talking about strategies to grow your business, how all these things kind of just tie together, and really just giving you, sort of like a little playbook on, really helping you kind of have like those key strategies just to help get your business out there more. So with all of that said, let's explore how to build an effective and affordable online presence. So the first conversation we're going to get into today is really just kind of understanding like cost and value when it comes to websites and, kind of like all of the workload and, the process that goes into this. So website agencies aim to charge an average of $3,000 to $5,000 and sometimes even more just to build a business website. Then, then inevitably you come back to them and you say, hey, what about ongoing management and optimization and helping me out with my blog and things like that. So then they tack on management plans that end up being like, thousands of dollars by the end of the year. This is pretty typical, honestly. We actually just had a big conversation about this in one of our Alignable groups, and we had all these web providers kind of giving us their costs and what they normally charge. And for a small or medium business, you look at the big budget like that and you're like, whoa, this is crazy. It seems like their kind of like rule of thumb is by the end of the year, they want every single client to be worth like $10,000 or more for them. And for a lot of small and medium businesses, that's just like an unreasonable budget. It'd be great if we could afford that and we were making, we had enough revenue that we could, be able to have a big marketing budget like that. But the reality for, is that with a lot of small and medium businesses, it's becoming more and more common that, they just don't have that level of revenue to deal with those kind of big budgets. So then you go to the other side of the fence. And what happens is, a lot of small and medium businesses, they instead have to go to like the DIY platforms like Wix and Squarespace. And you end up, really trying to do it yourself as a business owner. But what happens with that is like now you're wearing 10 different hats and you have to learn all these marketing strategies and how to, build the website and design, and, and maybe you want to add some more advanced functionality. So now you're trying to figure out how to do all this stuff yourself, and you signed up to, run your business, not to be a web designer. And then the truth is with, platforms like Wix or Squarespace, Shopify is like, they don't really add value to your business, especially when you have to do so many things and learn so many things yourself. So agencies and even freelancers, they require big budgets that not all of us can afford. The DIY platforms on the other side, they add little value to our business, and they really just take up a lot of our time that we already don't have. We're business owners. So the cost versus value balance kind of leaves a lot of small and medium businesses with that typical kind of just like poor online presence, like where they're trying to do everything themselves, but they really just can't keep up with, all the changes that are happening. They don't really have great support, or they're just paying a ton of money to some agency and barely making ends meet, and they don't even know if they're gonna, get a return on their investment. Um, if any marketing agency or design agency is telling you, oh yeah, give us all this money, we guarantee, we're going to make your business millions of dollars, nobody can honestly say that. There's no guarantee. So that's another big factor for, a lot of small and medium businesses. It's a big risk as well, you know. So it's really hard to justify the big agency budget, and not knowing if you're going to get that ROI. But then the DIY, Wix and Squarespaces of the world, they require a lot of time investment, and they take time to build up your online presence and do it all yourself. So that's kind of the struggle, and why a lot of business owners just get kind of overwhelmed when we start talking about building websites and marketing online and things like that. So that's kind of where HootHost comes in. We really started off as like a maintenance company to help people improve their websites and grow their online presence steadily. So let's just talk about HootPress versus WordPress. This is an interesting conversation because essentially what we decided to do is, WordPress is already, it's the number one website platform out there, especially for small and medium businesses. We happily help people if they're on Wix or Squarespace, and we love maintaining those websites as well. But when it comes to building websites that are going to have those really impactful online presence, that are going to do well on search engines and have all the necessary integrations to grow your business, there's a reason why most folks really love WordPress as the best. But what we decided to do is, kind of like take a step back and look at WordPress and say, the truth is, all right, great, yeah, it has all this potential to help you grow your online presence and be an awesome website. But for most small businesses, there's just like all of these like technical things that go into WordPress. You have to worry about the hosting and updating and core management and like even just the backends. There's like all these different type of page builder tools and plugins and everything. It gets really overwhelming for people. So we decided to create what we call HootPress. So HootPress is our enhanced version of WordPress. It basically creates, sort of like that low cost done for you website service that we were kind of talking about with Wix and Squarespace, but with HootHost, obviously you have, actual, support and ongoing management that's part of your team. So now you can actually, have that balance of like, the website costs and value, to kind of bring it back around for a small or medium business budget. So, we decided to create HootPress. We're going to dig into some of like the core features of it, but this is really the idea of it being a low cost platform, making websites affordable. So the website is built for you, but then it's easy for you to manage yourself too, because it's built on the backbone of WordPress, kind of being like the foundation of the entire thing. But I'm going to show everyone in a second, we make it even easier for you to do yourself as well. So you have all the benefits of WordPress, the amazing SEO and blogging tools and integrations from marketing tools, but without all the technical kind of headaches that come with a kind of like standard WordPress, And then additionally, we're going to really dig into the CRM conversation much more in a minute, but we're even including a CRM and marketing platform in HootPress as well. So for your website, now it's not just about like, oh, I have a standard kind of WordPress website. You also have a tool that's helping you grow your business online, because through your website with a CRM integrated, now you're managing your leads and your contacts and your operations and all of your marketing as well. So you have all of these great tools built into this in an affordable plan, and that's really our entire goal. And we even have some really cool announcements coming out very soon with new AI tools and even a full-scale AI website builder. So for anyone who still kind of, would prefer to kind of DIY themselves, but they want the CRM and they want some of the benefits of WordPress, but they don't want to, get into one of our build it, one of our plans where we build it for you. You're going to be able to do it yourself with an AI website builder in WordPress, which is something we're really excited we're going to announce very soon. So with HootPress, the cost of value balance can be restored for small, medium businesses and local service providers who, they just want to have that solid online presence that's actually built by experts without paying the giant agency cost or, trying to wear multiple hats and dealing with the DIY platforms yourselves. So real quick, I'm just going to kind of talk about like a little bit of the differences here. So this is standard WordPress. You look at this image and it's like, whoa, this is like super disorganized and all these alerts and plugins and all these crazy things going on. Standard WordPress is kind of known to come with like clunky page builders like Elementor and, disorganized backends with this giant menu and all these alerts going off and pop-ups and things going on, and just technical headaches that come with updating and hosting, malware, and just a lot of the concerns that normally come with standard WordPress. What we created instead, ready for this? Would you rather have this or would you rather have this? What we created instead is a modern interface with improved organization, giving you everything you need to manage your website, with all the best stuff in WordPress, all the SEO tools and blogging tools and easy, updating and management, but without all the technical headaches and issues. That's our entire goal. So now you're able to go in and, use, simple tools and features that you can, easily manage your website yourself. And of course, you have us, there to support you as well. But, even the non-technical person could go in and just like make simple updates or add to their blog or whatever it might be. But you don't have to deal with like all of, kind of like the clunky stuff that comes with standard WordPress. You don't have to worry about any of the technical, security concerns or anything like that. And it just makes editing and updating your website easy for anyone to do. And the thing that we're most proud of is that we make WordPress beautiful. So with HootPress, you get tons of built-in design options and layouts and widgets. We have a content AI assistant that will help you write out your content and your blogs, and really just kind of help you have that whole powerful online presence that's going to best represent your business. So whether you decide to work with a company like HootHost, that we're trying to like, kind of like, find that, cost to value balance and, help small and medium businesses have that online presence that they're looking for without spending a ton of money. If you're doing it yourself, if you're working with someone like us, or you're going with the big agency that's going to charge you a lot, something that's really, really important here is ongoing maintenance and management and how you have to have that be part of your plan. So it's really important. Again, whether you're working with the big agency, you're using Wix and Squarespace and doing it yourself, or if we're fortunate enough to work with us and you come over and try out HootPress, website maintenance and management is key to your continued online success. For growing your online presence, this is, it's really all about consistency. And then things like optimization and search engine and SEO, that really is an ongoing process. It's not kind of like a one and done thing. It's about, continuous growth and, managing that and nurturing it into, finding the goals that you're looking for online. And then of course, things like blogging and content publishing, those are things that help you grow. So if you have support in that, that's, someone that's helping you with your blogging and everything, that's another one that's really, really important and so underestimated. The more blogs that you're putting out there, I always talk about, definitely encourage everyone to go watch our last webinar that was all about blogging. Every blog is like an opportunity for you to get found on search engines and bring in the right targeted traffic. We're going to talk more about that in a second. And then things like performance and security, accessibility, these are highly, highly important to make sure your website is, loading, at optimal speeds, especially on mobile. Your WordPress website, if you're using WordPress, or even other website platforms too. Security is so, so important. Making sure that you have an active SSL certificate, enforcing HTTPS, having, active firewalls, and, all of your security parameters are properly configured. And then accessibility, making sure that your website is meeting ADA, WCAG, GDPR, and CCPA compliance. These are really important factors. You don't want to end up having a legal issue for a lack of ADA compliance. These are not just kind of like, guidelines on, standards for, how to have an online presence. But you should also think of things like ADA as like a social responsibility. ADA is about, people with vision, hearing, mobility, or developmental disabilities, just letting them be able to interact with your website as well. For any business, this is not just a kind of a legal requirement, but it's also, think of it as like a social responsibility. We just want everyone to be able to interact with our business. So these are things that are really important, and sometimes they are kind of technical. So it is good to have, support of, someone who's there helping you with your maintenance and your management. And of course, just having like that concierge, technical support is always a good thing. You need help updating a page, maybe with your hosting, you had some type of issue, or your domain. Having someone who's there for your technical support is also a really, really good thing. So just make sure, regardless of how you're going to build your online presence and build your website, that you have a plan for ongoing maintenance and management to continue your growth online and really help you find the success that you're looking for. Don't underestimate that. Don't, just putting a website up and walking away is not how you're going to find success online. It's all about consistency and, always kind of working towards, your growth online. A big part of that growth online, something that I kind of just alluded to a minute ago that we include in all of the websites that we maintain and we build. Let's talk about CRM and growth solutions. So a CRM, I can't stress this enough. So like you built your website, right? You're managing it, keeping things maintained, you have technical support, maybe putting some blogs out there, you're working on, SEO things, but it's like none of that matters if you don't have a CRM. And I see in the chat here, yes, customer or client relation management. So our CRM platform, again, like we take it even further than that. I'm going to talk about this more in a second. But basically, a CRM helps you manage your business operations, manage your leads and your contacts, all of your data. And if you have a really good CRM that has some marketing tools built into it as well, it'll also help you with marketing your business as well. So, it's just so, so important because so many people are just kind of like throwing darts at the wall when they're, building their website and, trying to get their online presence found more and drive people to their business. If you don't have a CRM, that's literally what it's like. But if you do, and you're managing your operations and your management effectively, that's really how you're actually going to build strategy and make data-driven choices and, kind of, be able to just have better reporting and understanding of your business, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and, effectively kind of guide people through the journeys. And, we're going to talk about strategies and things in a minute, to really get the goals online that you're looking for. So when you integrate a CRM tool into your website through forms and calendars and a chatbot, now all that data is being driven back to one place, sort of like your central place of truth. And that's how you have a website that's actually working for you online and helping you grow your business. So you can manage your leads and your contacts, you can create pipelines, and now you're, converting people and, driving customers and clients. And that's how you're, finding success online. And again, if you have a CRM that actually has some marketing tools built into it, that's going to help you with email marketing and social media management, your Google business profile, those are the kind of things that, really help you also just kind of, not just manage your business, but also get yourself out there more and have more consistent outreach. So with a CRM, you can manage your business, what we say the wiser way, and market your services more effectively too. That is really how, you really scale and get your business out there much more. And we were just talking about HootPress. We really wanted to kind of focus today on what HootHost brings to the table. Our Hoot CRM platform, we include it if we are just maintaining your Wix, your Squarespace, or your WordPress website, or if we build a website for you, we give you our Hoot CRM software completely for free. It's an included benefit. So you can manage your leads and your contacts, have a calendar, get rid of Calendly, get rid of MailChimp, have effective email marketing. It's a CRM plus marketing platform all in one, and you can manage everything in one dashboard. And we include that for everyone that we build the website for. So, it's great to, build a website, right? Think about that, ongoing maintenance and management. You have your CRM and your marketing tools built in. So now you're getting like, the powerful online presence, but kind of like the next important thing here is strategy, right? Like how do I strategize for like consistent growth and continuing to find the actions and goals that I want online? So let's talk about strategies to grow your business now that you have all of those tools under your, within your toolbox. So through, the CRM and marketing tools plus an optimized website, your business will help you meet your goals, but especially when you follow some core strategies for growth. And pretty much every single one of these bullet points here, we have done a webinar on. So, since the beginning of the year, we've focused big time on just having a webinar, kind of like in a series. We did search engine optimization, the digital consumer journey, effective blogging, content writing, and lately we've been doing webinars just focused on individual platforms. Finding online success with Wix, finding online success with WordPress. So definitely, again, I encourage everyone to go over to YouTube, search for Hoot Host. Our channel will come right up. And if you are looking for any of these particular topics in much more detail, make sure you find those webinars because they will really educate you and give you a whole knowledge base on how to kind of attack all of these strategy points. But so the first big one right here, use EEAT standards for writing quality content. Again, EEAT is experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. This is kind of like a writing strategy to help you write quality, what we call kind of like sticky content, just to make sure that your content is effectively getting your messaging out there, telling your story, and it's personalized, and also kind of like meeting Google standards to really kind of make sure that your pages and your posts of your website are going to just like rank effectively on Google. So experience and expertise is kind of like putting your personal experience, talking about basically like your what you've done in this industry, your years of experience and personal takes that you have on services or goods, and really just how you kind of run your business, and then kind of tacking in from your personal experiences, also tacking in your professional expertise is that next E there. Talking about really like the right way to do this particular service, and really just kind of like highlighting all of the basically just all of your kind of professional takes on exactly what your business does. The more that you are telling your personal experiences and sharing your professional expertise and showcasing that in an effective way, you're going to build authority, which is that A there, because you're going to be putting out blogs and putting out content pages and landing pages on the topics that relate to your business. And the more that Google sees you doing this, and it goes, oh, okay, this person's writing quality content, or they're sharing really relevant information. Now you're going to get that T, which is trust, and you're going to start to rise in the ranks. And that's kind of basically the game there with EEAT. It's a really good acronym. This is straight from Google. It's kind of their guidance on how to effectively write quality content. So go check out the EEAT webinar that we did just earlier this year. I take a way deeper dive on that, and it will really help people out. The next one here is also kind of related to content. Content is king. It's so important when it comes to just having a really powerful website. Strictly follow Google's helpful content algorithm for blogs. This is that you want all of your blog posts to be just answering people's questions that relate to your business and what you do. Don't be writing blog posts that are like spammy and talking about how awesome you are and self-promoting your business. You want to just be, think about what your business is. I'm a plumber. And people come to me with these typical questions before they actually hire me. So let me write blog posts about all of those questions that people tend to come at me with, whether they're existing customers or new customers. What are the typical questions that you hear? What are the typical topics that come up before someone hires you? Write blog posts addressing all of those things and answering those questions. Give people helpful, insightful information, and those blog posts too, they will begin to rise in the ranks on Google. Because that's really what Google wants us to do now. They want us to be sharing, relevant, insightful information, really, especially that's helping people. And so that algorithm is very specifically named the Google Helpful Content Algorithm. Another webinar that we do, and a topic that comes up a lot in all of our webinars, is the digital consumer journey. Structure your website around the digital consumer journey and think about website visitors' intent. When someone comes in from a search engine to a blog post, that they're in the discovery stage. They move forward into one of the pillar pages or service pages of your website. Now that one click has kind of shown you their intent, that now they're interested, and like they want to learn more about your business. So they go over to one of those pillar pages or the service pages. Now is your opportunity to kind of tell them a little bit more about your business and what you bring to the table and what makes you special. Have that lead form right there to capture their information, because right there in that second stage, they're in the consideration stage and they're thinking about doing business with you. You push them further to just one more click to what we call the desired action, the third stage action of your website. This could be buying something on your website, signing up for a consultation, or even just hitting your contact form. That three-step journey there, traditionally kind of known as like the buyer's journey. We want to structure our website around that to really guide people through the journey and create a high conversion and lead generation website. So I take and then there are two more steps in it, retention and advocacy. Retention is about quality communication and support and making happy customers. And then what happens at the end there is advocacy, people giving recommendations for your business and writing testimonials and showcasing those things on your website, because it's full circle. The more advocacy you have, the more people in that discovery stage, they're going to be willing to actually, engage with your business. So the digital consumer journey is another one that's so important. Make sure you are following that strategy. Go watch the webinar on that, and I break down each stage in much more detail. Also, just things like lead generation, your calendars, your forms, all of that data. Again, going back to a CRM, that's kind of like the center of your operations. Again, I really encourage everyone here, make sure you have a CRM. If you need a CRM, I'll be happy to answer any questions in the Q&A about Hoot CRM. Again, we include it in all the websites that we maintain and build, and it's just such a powerful tool. You can use that CRM to manage your email marketing and your social media posting and your Google Business Profile updates, so you have consistent outreach across the board. This is another strategy that's just so important, is consistency and really sticking to a schedule with all of your outreach like that. And then, one that I talk about all the time too is just your Google SEO essentials, making sure that all the pages and posts of your website are effectively being crawled and indexed and ranked on Google. And whether you use Wix or you use HootPress and WordPress, we have built-in tools that you can just actively review your SEO configurations and just make sure that your site is getting out there. And over time, what happens is, you're putting out those blog posts and all the pages of your website are, effectively ranked and getting out there. You're going to start to drive targeted organic traffic to your website, because it's people who are asking questions to Google that are in your local area, that now you're going to start to rank in those, appropriate those search results. And certainly, from places like your Google Business Profile. So you're bringing the correct people to your website as well. So important. So let's just do a little reminder and recap here real quick. So again, an effective and affordable online presence, it is possible, I promise you. You don't need to pay thousands to an agency and feel like, you're barely making ends meet because, all your money's going to like a marketing budget. And you don't need to be stuck just trying to do everything yourself, working off of like a Squarespace website and just trying to learn things as you go, and you're not really making the gains with your business that you want. So make a budget for your online goals and kind of look at like that cost and value analysis that I was giving everyone in the beginning. If you do want to find, sort of like an affordable website option to have ongoing support, I really hope everyone will come over and try HootPress. You can come over to hoot.host, check out our website. We have all these great affordable website plans with built-in support and blogging, that, all these things that we do for you. We make maintenance and management, like part of your plan. So whether you work with us or if you're trying to go down a different avenue, doing it yourself or working with an agency, just make sure that maintenance and management is part of your plan. And, you're thinking about that in an ongoing capacity. Get a CRM, please, everyone here, make sure you're using a CRM just to manage your operations and your marketing. It's the best way to grow your business. Otherwise, like I said, you're kind of just throwing darts at the wall and just hoping things stick. And then again, follow these key strategies. Think about EEAT and the helpful content algorithm, and especially the digital consumer journey and SEO. Those are the kind of things that are really just going to help you get out there more and make the most of the traffic that you get. You don't need your business to get, thousands and millions of visitors, but if you're properly guiding the people that do come to you, then you're going to convert more people, and those type of strategies are really going to, help you grow your business. You can find the success that you want online without breaking the bank. Solutions like HootHost or similar companies, there are affordable website companies out there. We definitely hope everyone will check out HootHost. So come over and try our website builder. It is, what we say, kind of the wiser way to build your online presence. The HootHost website builder plans, they include everything your business needs, from your domain, your hosting, professional email, You get a complete professional website built for you with maintenance and optimization and an ongoing monthly plan that's super affordable. Most of our plans are under $100. Um, and we also include our CRM and marketing software built into your website. So now you actually have all the tools that you need to grow your business. So with all that said, I'm just going to remind everyone, just keep yourselves muted. Please put questions in the chat. But let's go ahead and start a conversation right now. I'm more than happy to answer anyone's questions. Just a quick reminder here, this coming Wednesday, July 17th, we're going to do another one of the really big Alignable education webinars for Alignable Learn. This is going to be kind of a continuation of this conversation, helping people build that strong online presence, but be working off of that small business budget. So this is going to be a really fun conversation. It's going to be kind of a continuation of today. These are conversations we have all the time in the HootHost community group on Alignable. Definitely appreciate if you're not a member, come over and join our group. We post regularly and really always trying to empower people with resources and tools to really help them with their goals from your website to your marketing and more. And also today is Friday, so please make sure you join the Wiser Way Weekly Connect. We're going to be doing it today in just a couple hours. This is more of just like our weekly hangout. People come in from the group. It's a great networking experience, but we also kind of just help people in live time. We screen share, help them out with their website and their marketing problems. It kind of just provide like an opportunity for everyone just to kind of hang out, talk about what they're concerned about, what they're dealing with. And it's a really great way just to kind of help everyone kind of just, figure out those website and marketing questions in just kind of a more live open forum format. So let me jump back over to questions, but I really appreciate everyone joining today. And I'm really looking forward to the next webinar here on Alignable.